And good evening. Let's see if I can create another penny comic. 15, no, 13. 813. Already a network error. Okay, first sketch layer. Well, first to drink something because I haven't drank that much today. Oh, I almost tipped from my chair. Ah, completely dropped. Going back online again. Seems like I was dropped for a moment. Let's see if I can put this chair a little bit closer. I really need to move the big case. And when I move that big case, I can move my chair a little bit closer. Alright. So, first the news of the week. Not much to share. I mean, today I managed to pick up my test print of book 5 in Dutch. I haven't opened the packages yet because I was home late. The package was late, I ate late, and I'm here now, so I mean, it won't disappear overnight, assuming anyway. Good. So I think I can check it today. Not today, this week. And then I'll probably wait till after Christmas to order my stock. I'll publish it sooner, but it's just too unpredictable because of Christmas, holiday shopping, let's call it like that. Okay, this needs to be bigger because this looks weird. My test prints for 3D printing is going fine. I need to fix the June figure. I will do that after, at the end of this stream. And then, of course I have day job tomorrow. And I expect to be able to start do that last June print tomorrow. The freebies went perfect, by the way. So that's for Pride Month. All went perfect. The coins are pretty much going perfect. I haven't had a misprint in the coins. I had a misprint with the things I needed to redo thus far was the 20, but that was the numbers were too big. I had to do the donut seal because it was too thin, it couldn't hold. With Taurus it was easy. I had to, what did I have to do? I had to add a mouth. There's another one and there were a couple of holes in there. Can't remember which one had holes. It was one where I lost the Clip Studio Paint file, so I had to work from the PNG file. Sienna, the mermaid. That one had a few holes that needed to be fixed and reprinted, but I can fix the other file, so that one is going to be a spare. And Ow has a lot of holes. The mouth was simply not present. There's a hole in his shoe, a hole in his jacket, a hole in his ear, a hole above his bangs, and another hole in his shirt. So that one needs some fixing. And the past week, my little space heater died from up the attic. Luckily, someone had a spare, so that one's currently running. I wonder if you can hear it humming. Let's try to make this chibi. I mean, it's going to be weird to make a chibi of someone who's bald, but let's try it. Okay. It's not a space heater that gets it warm as quickly as the other one. You don't even actually feel it, but I am noticing a difference, mostly in my toes. This is weird. Let me look for an example. Chibi grabbing. That's not even a chibi. None of these are grabbing. That's Chibi Moon. Reaching. Chibi reaching. Well, at least more. Now I need a different angle. There's not something in the angle I need, but let's see if I can make it more chibi body first. There we go. So test print is in my home still, and with stock of book 1 in Dutch. And currently my priority project is the 3D printing. I will write my Christmas cards this week. At least that's my intention. It really depends on. It's a really busy period at work, meaning I get home and I'm pretty exhausted. That's the wrong way to hold it. So how about this? Making it look more like given. I have two gifts that I have a deadline. One is quite quickly, but I need to do that, and I might be able to do that at my computer downstairs anyway. And of course, I need to think of inspiration for book 6 interior art. Let's make this a bit thicker couch. No, I still don't drink tea, so just imagine this is like hot soup or something like that. Maybe a little bit higher, so you can see a little bit more. Ooh, hot chocolate. Ugh, I don't even like the cold chocolate. You may have it. The only things I drink that are hot are kuppensoep. It's quite crowded. We have 4 people in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry to read you got a cold, by the way. Sorry I read that a bit late. I also closed the curtain because we don't have a door at the attic. Well, we do have a door, but that door is, well, rounder than a football. So it doesn't really close that well, and you can't put it in a lock, and then the cats can't walk back and forth. So I put up a curtain, quite a heavy one, and that really helps a lot with the cold. Wait, it's colder, so even he wears a sweater right now. I don't think I ever drew Alex in a sweater, so that's pretty much all the news of the week. So today is doing the penny comic, doing the um, fixing of the print, and then Wednesday I hope to redo the owl print, but considering how crowded work is, might become it's actually quite a high head. Might become Thursday. I mean, despite popular belief, work is still most important. Pays the bills and all that jazz. Also noticed I lost 2 subscribers to my livestream channel, which is to be expected. I mean, they might have been bots, there might have been people who are really put off by my 3D printing streams. Yeah, I'm quite regular with my streams, and I announce them on my social media, so should be easy for people to know when I stream art and then join. Or perhaps they prefer my YouTube account, which is quite static with the amount of followers as well. But it is to be expected. I don't follow the algorithm. I don't pay much attention. My video editing is not that great because, well, my main goal is just having fun. And the goal for this week is to create my own gesso from the crappy gesso and white paint. And of course cleaning up some more. Hope to finish emptying the table, which is going to be a challenge. And there's 2 other corners that need clean up. Some are on the inside. Let's first do this. But I'm glad all the cutting dies have been sorted. That's supposed to be a thumb and that's not a thumb. If you still want to see that stream, I think you only have today and tomorrow left. Because I decided not to put that on YouTube. It was just a hot mess. How about I try to do the fingers anyway? Maybe that makes things a little bit more clear. Nope, this makes no sense. I've seen it from this side. Okay, now it looks like he has a very big tummy. Oh, this looks horrendous. Sorry, this really looks bad. Just cut it. I said I cut it. And I'm gonna hide it forever. Let's see if I can sketch something differently. Yeah, unpacking is always quite a deal. This Schwink isn't really doing it for me. Oh, and of course I need to continue gessoing my other 3D prints. And of course clean up the new ones. Maybe next week I'll do the gifts. I mean, one of the persons, actually both persons never come on my live stream. One might actually, the other would probably never. And technically I both have time till the end of the year. I also received a commission in chibi style, and that needs to be 3D printed as well. I mean, commission is commission. Hydrate. I have this 2-liter jug that I fill with water. So I'm using that currently as a drinking container. This, oh wait. This one is a bit too much eyebrow. There was a hint of snow last Sunday evening. It was gone the moment I got home. And you mean in the United Kingdom? Because of course that's a lot colder climate than it is here. So I would be surprised if it had less. But at least you get a lot of pretty pictures that way. And good evening to you. I'd almost say the whole family is complete. Yeah, I think the space heater is enough for the attic. It takes a while before it's not toe chilling, but it's working, so that's fine. And this is going to be an in-joke, so if you don't get it, don't feel offended. I need to find an example first. This is really an in-joke for me, so if you don't understand it, that's fine. I do wonder if I remember this in about 2 years. Sometimes artists are allowed to put a joke in there that only they get. That's the privilege of being an artist. Let's add a little bit of snow. Okay. Did I already? No, I already closed it down. Okay, text gone. So technically this is a comic about the weather. Oops, that's a very brown cup. That's a bit warm gray. Needs more. Oh, disco. Yeah, the cats we have right now are not het kitties, but I used to have one. That was Max. But the current kitties are not het kitties, unfortunately. But for the sake of the comic, they can be. I mean, we also don't have a brown couch, but for the sake of the comic, we have a brown couch. I also don't have a green blanket. but for the sake of the comic, I do have one now. And I know that the people who are currently listening understand that, but I honestly had someone once ask me if I had bright orange hair flowing from red to orange to yellow, because my current avatar had that color of hair. And why would I misrepresent myself otherwise? So I'm just stating it. Not everything in the comic is based on truth. That's a finger. But then again, I also had someone ask me, in all seriousness, hey, I wonder, what size are the clogs you wear at home? It took a while before I knew how to respond to that. I told them I do not have clogs, and they were like, no, all Dutch people have clogs. Well, I also don't live in a windmill. How about I save my comic? Yeah, I bet you from Belgium also get a lot of stereotypes. I wonder, what's the most ridiculous stereotype? This is not directed to only to my Belgian crew, but what's the most idiotic stereotype someone once asked or told you? So anyone may answer, even in the YouTube comments. Fries and stew meat or beef. Yep. That's a known stereotype. Especially the fries. There are other stereotypes about Belgian people here that are beer. Should be here. Yeah, of course, the Flemish and Wallonians are always fighting. Don't you even plan it? Like next Tuesday at 3 o'clock, we're going to go at it again? I still need to color the flute. And the D20. Let's make the D20 green. Because somehow I like green dice. And the flute's going to be yellow. Licorice, I love licorice. Well, it depends on what kind of licorice anyway. I don't really like salty licorice. Oh, hello. Why are you here? Because I drew you in a comic. Probably going to crawl in places where he's not allowed. First I'm gonna save because he's gonna step on my keyboard. Let's put my keyboard away. Can you mute? Mute for the audience? Ja? Wat wil je nou aandacht opeens? Je wil nooit aandacht van mij. People, there's a little break. I'm being claimed by my cat. I do apologize, but I must surrender to the kitty. Because he never asks attention from me, and now he really asks a lot, so... Oeh, kijk maar uit dat je niet valt. Yep, it's Vladimir. Okay. He's going to do another round of the same place. I did intend to open a spot for him. So is he finally taking that spot? Ooh, he's finally sitting on the spot. Ja, daar mag je toch echt niet aan kauwen. And Vladimir has a tendency to gnaw on things he's not supposed to gnaw on. Like, for example, microphone covers. I'm if Vladimir would stay put for longer than 2 minutes, a kitty cam would be something useful. But now he's just gone within seconds. I would probably get a lot more viewers if I would put on a kitty cam, by the way. Oh, we forgot to color the mouth. Well, I'll do that after shading. Okay. Now to first do a little test effect. I'm not sure if this is going to work, so hence why I'm testing. Nah, that's not working. Well, at least I tried. So we're going to do the mouth. Huh. Of course, that's the wrong layer. Mm-hmm. This one's okay. And now the background color. I'm first going to do the inside color. I'm just going to do purple for now. Then I'm going to merge the layers so they're no longer in effect. Scattering. No yeah, well, shape dynamics fine, just not by the pen pressure. Probably it is gonna be pen pressure. Spacing a lot wider. A lot wider spacing. Bit bigger now. So you have variation in your snowflakes. Not in the middle of his forehead. That looks weird. Why is it not working over here? Oh wait, I'm in a frame. And a few big ones. And these are above this place. Now you see the difference between outside and inside, and this is a bit too dark, so now we can do the text balloons. I don't think adding a text balloon around Alsjeblieft is needed. I actually think it takes away of the I don't care vibe. By the way, I do care. It's just for the joke, for the comic. Okay, you guys can go text check. While I save it, I'll look for the song I'm referencing in frame 3. And thank you. And if anyone wants to know what frame 3 is about, you can find it here. Is there a snowflake over the D20? Which is fine, by the way. I mean, it might actually not be fine. Because if you don't see it's a 20, you're actually missing part of it. So with my snowflake layer, where's my snowflake layer? Here's my snowflake layer. This very big blobby snowflake needs to go. There we go. Now you can see it's a D20. And I'm going to restart it. For the banner. Nope, that's not my new banner. New banner 2023. Okay, sleep well and get well soon. Okay, no idea what just popped up, but I managed to click it away. Meanwhile, I can close this off and look for the 3Dprint file I need to change. Oh, there it is. Can start that up while you guys do the text check. text back, and hydrate. Thank you for the text check. I'm waiting for a few more. Yep, okay. Right, now let's grab my 3D print next to me and see what I need to fix. Let's call this layer fix 1. Close the reference layer. First thing that failed was the mouth. The mouth wasn't printed at all. So how am I fixing that? First of all, we're going to close the mouth and make it slightly bigger. Right, then we had a piece underneath. I'm not sure why I didn't pick that, so I'll just do this layer here. Maybe it recognizes it then. I think this was just too nearby, so it couldn't do that. But hey, let's do it anyway. Fix all the gaps. This image has quite some gaps. Okay. So it sees this part as a separate entity. So if we just make it one part, and while we're at it, because this is quite tricky as well, let's make this bigger. And I'll be seeing you next time as well. Did I do it on the wrong layer? No. Right, this is the layer. Okay. These parts are a bit too thin. I think this was just too narrow for it to print. So let's remove this one as well. And then we make it a bit wider over here. I do hope that in the end these fixes work. These lines are actually unnecessarily close to each other. Just how about I turn this into one big chunk of hair? Okay, so I fixed that, I fixed that, that. Now I need to do the boot. And which boot? This one. Let's see how the system takes this. I'm going to change just a little bit more. So that's what's wrong with it. Let's first put this together. Okay. This should improve the whole image as a whole. Is that line needed? No, I don't think that's needed. Simplify it a little bit more. Okay, I need to do the testing of the art, the conversion on the other screen. No, there's still one point over here. If I'm seeing correctly, yep. Well, all the other parts are going fine. It's the bottom of his hair. Okay. Did it actually do this separate part? Probably can't, but not sure why you're doing it that, but sure. Yeah. Back on reference. Well, I'll just do it by hand then. I mean, works like a charm. Let's see if this improves it. Great. There it is. Advertisement hit the image. Okay, seems to be fine. Even seems to be doing the eyes on a different layer. This part is now no longer raised. So we're almost there. Almost there. You just have to keep on tweaking. Okay, think I have it now. Doesn't have all the fingers. Yep, didn't have that in the previous one. Yep. Tip of the ear, well, that's probably printer related. So let's download it. Then we're gonna save this. Where's my downloads? Here's my downloads. I mean, I can easily change the main file. Where is Cura? I need Cura. Right, I wanted to make dragonfly wings. I still have a little bit of time left, so let's do that. But first we're gonna finish this one. I should absolutely not forget to put it on my stick so I can actually use it. This looks fine, this looks fine. Zoom in. Well, file looks fine. I have them all 10 high. You know what? I'm gonna keep Owl a bit taller because he is the tallest of the group. But like with everything, 3 millimeters. Unless it can slice, then it's the closest to the 3 millimeters. But I need to put that to get away from that stick first. So. Let's look for an example of a dragonfly wings vector, because those are usually already simplified. Unless I'm looking for them, that's overcomplicated. Slicing is still busy. How can I simplify these immensely detailed wings? Still slicing. So it seems the lower wing is bigger than the top wing. About 4 hours. Okie dokie. So you can go for now. And let's look for my wings. Sure, let's take the angel wings as a base. Let's first duplicate it, by the way. I have a lot of wings made already. But let's see. What's the thickness of the lines? Which line width did I pick? Pretty much 20. Okie dokie. I can keep this for now. So first I'm going to do a sketch. Before I start mirroring it. So if I get things right, most dragonflies are, if I'm looking, more or less simplified. And then more or less. And of course it depends on the species. Okay, but this is the short one. It needs to be bigger. Okay, and now it needs to be squished. Now, keep aspect not scale ratio this time. Put it back on. And so the veins are kind of like this. And there's a vein going like that. This doesn't need to be that pointy. That vein can stay, just different goal. Okay, but I think 20 is too thick. So let's first we're gonna make this way, and now we're going to move it slightly to the middle. Pretty much done. across the outer lines, and then the inner lines are going to be a bit less thick. And this is the symmetry tool, so that makes this a lot easier for me, and it's still my own work. And here we have dragonfly wings. Right, I had an easier way for this because this is going to take ages. The wings are probably going to be a different set altogether one day, because I have a lot of wings made. I have currently, let's check my wings, 13 butterfly wings, 6 angel wings, 3 dragon wings, and 1 not symmetrical damaged dragon wing, so 3.5 dragon wings and then dragonfly wings. And technically, if you take Nurse Light wings as well, I have even 7 angel wings. Some wings will become a freebie in the future one day, and others will probably be a paid set. But I really enjoyed making wings in Kali, so let's try it again. This program doesn't exist online anymore. Let's see. I need this, and then I'm probably gonna remove it later on. Right. Let's paint in blue today. We're going to make wings again. I always need a butterfly, for example, to figure out how to do it. Just a basis, and then things go fine after that. That's a very wonky circle. And you mostly have to work this yourself. Print, preferences, landscape, A3, and then print as PDF. B14. Let me check this. Yep, 13. Yep, that's fine. So I can make a new one. And this is why I'm offering them a few freebies, because it just goes this fast. No, I don't think this is gonna work, but hey, let's try. It might actually work when I'm putting it in color. So let's not give up immediately. And this program is very limited. You don't have an eraser. Nope. Well, actually, this might look nice. And the best way to work this is to print the file. I know that sounds very weird, but I wonder what would happen if I would make wings like this. That's just plain. This would make very symmetric wings. That doesn't look nice. Yeah, I like these wings. There will be freebie wings, but I will also offer them as a set probably. And I'm browsing for images of fairy wings just for inspiration. I mean, it's quite impossible with this program to copy all those wonderful designs. Wish I could, but as you can see, this program is very limited. I don't think I did tail wings before. And if people have that, they can use transparent filament to print this. And make dazzling fairy wings. Oh, you can use whatever, and you can always color this. I mean, if you want to make them truly magical, I recommend transparent filament. But any good crafter, like you are, can make anything work. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I think I'm gonna keep it for this for now. Then I need my old Photoshop because that makes it easier. First thing we're going to do is turn this line white. And then we're going to extract the lines. And this is something I can only do with this program. So hence why I have several reasons why I still need this program. Okay, this one failed. Why did it fail? Let's redo this one. This is not right. Okay, so there's an error in this program, I think. That's strange, never happened before, but okay. Maybe it has to do with me deleting a part first. Let's try to forget about that. I mean, that's something I can easily delete afterwards. Okay. And it worked. I mean, you don't see it right now, but that's fine. At least she should be able to still see it. No, why is it not working? There is a reason why this isn't working. Maybe because I usually do red and this is blue. I still have the line art separation. Maybe that one works. Because I don't really mind. This works fine. I don't care if it's A or B as long as it works. And now, if I remember correctly, I should be able to copy this and put it in here. Why aren't you copying? Copy. Paste. Okay, so it doesn't want to. Fine. But I won't be defeated that easily. Right. This is a different program. And I've thought about should or should I not delete what's in these circles, and I decided yes, I should. Because any good crafter will find a way to fill these holes if needed. Right, now what first I'm gonna do is save the dragonfly wings, because I didn't save the dragonfly wings yet. Then I'm going to save these butterfly wings. Then I'm going to resave the dragonfly wings because I made an oopsie. Did I do it correctly this time, or did I do it wrong for a yes, I did it wrong for a 700th time. Fine, thank you. And then I'm going to hydrate. Good. Now, new layer. This one can close. Wings 14 are done, so I can put these away. Wings 15. Doing line separation. I think it has to do with, usually I do this in red, and this is, I did it in blue, and probably that's the reason why it's completely panicking. Yeah, my wings are sometimes kind of weird. But at least they're unique. And people can save for themselves if they like it or not. Don't like it, don't download it. Making corrections for these files is kind of tricky, but made it work. Personally, I like calm wings, not too much detail. And what I'm doing on the background is running an action, which means someone programmed a lot of steps that automatically does what it needs to do. And it can extract lines from a white background. And it's pretty much, well, these are the lines on 100%. It's quite nice. And I see some oopsies that I am going to fix. No need to waste filament of things you have to sand off later. That would be a shame. You can't get the most prettiest lines with Kali, but it works fine. And like I said, I will make a selection for free. There will be a selection paid because, well, it is going to be a source of income for me. Not the amazing income. I mean, it's not like I want to pay my rent with this. But you know, just a little bit of extra money you can spend on, well, art supplies, for example. I like these wings, by the way. I am going to test print all my wings. And probably I might even actually sell them unpainted. Might paint them. I don't have any transparent filament, or at least not yet. But like I explained last week, I think at least it was last week, I usually paint my stuff, so that's why I only have grey filament. It's between white, it's between grey, and I have paint in all the colors of the rainbow, so transparent filament might be something I'm going to get. But then just changing filaments for wings, not sure if I consider that worth it. But hey, who knows? I mean, the future is still undecided. But I mean, if you have gold, you can use gold. But then it would be a waste to paint it over. I mean, filament isn't that expensive anymore. It used to be a lot more expensive years ago. PNG. I think I forgot to make these all transparent. Which would kind of suck, but it is something I can fix. 15, 16, 17, and 18. Get in here. Yes, the screen went black. I mean, I can do it like this as well. There are many ways. Okay, fine. That was not what I wanted, but okay. No, wait. I want to preserve transparency here. I mean, this should work as well. This was wings 18. I'm not going to work with different layers. It's going to be a waste of filament. This one doesn't have anything raised, so that makes it easier. This doesn't have any holes. I'm not gonna make any holes in here. These are ones of my favorite wings. I mean, I don't have much fairy characters just yet. And these might be nice with the fairy wings for the zodiac characters, because those are all pretty princesses. I mean, I have a lot of characters of mine upcoming. And maybe someone wants to add wings to that. And maybe I'll make a few generic characters in between. I mean, the goal is one character a month at least. And maybe you have your own characters. Mm, 16. And the final one. The weird one. But hey, maybe people will actually like it. I mean, we all have different tastes. And you need to have a few weird ones. Might be actually nice to turn this into a brooch. Now let's convert it and let's do that on screen for funsies. So first I need to put my privacy bar back up. Privacy board. There we go. Sometimes this site is very slow, but hey, it's freeware, so I shouldn't complain. First, the dragon wings. Hmm, looking fine. And I could use the symmetry tool in Club Studio Paint as well for the creation of the wings, but I just like Kali better. Might be a step extra, I just like it better. We all have our preferences, might not always be the fastest way. Looking fine. Expected the little ones to be too thin for it, which is fine. But it actually has holes in it. Wings with holes, but like I said, any good crafter can fill those holes with resin, with maybe they have rhinestones that fit, maybe glitter glue. Considering everything is symmetric, technically you should be able, if you print 4, slap the backs together. So you can put a little bit of plastic between it and color on there, and then you can use whatever's. Still find this very weird. Yes, yes. Meanwhile, while you're converting, I can remove these extras. This should have no holes, and it did. It had no holes. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is one of my favorite wings. So maybe in June. No, I don't want to give a wing set, a free set and then a paid set at the same month or the same week. Okay, all these were converted. Let's close down a few programs because I have way too much open. Downloads. Zipping everything. So I'm about to close down because this is something I do offline. I intend to stream on Thursday, but it's probably going to be a cleanup and 3D printing and mixing paint and gessoing everything else. So not much interesting, to be honest. And I hope to stream Sunday again. And I'll be seeing how things go with when I'm going to release the wings. Wait, did I just remove 16 without unzipping it? Wow. Talk about being distracted. Wait, am I zipping a zip file? How the heck is that happening? I said extract. There it goes. It's clear I'm no longer paying attention. I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I should go to bed. So, I'll be seeing you next time. And remember, free wings are coming. I just don't know when. Bye bye.